Elena, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Yelena Polishuk, and
So it's not Elena, it's Yelena?
it sounds like Yelena.
Okay.
Yeah, but I understand that people from Canada, they can't spell it in the correct way, so it's like Elena for most of them.
Yelena is fine for us, we are Turkish.
Oh, right. Okay, great. So, yeah, you can call me Yelena in this case. Yeah, I have been working for St.Lawrence College for the last 5 years as a recruitment coordinator. So what it means that I assist our partners as well as students with all questions just to make sure your arrival to Canada will be smooth and you will really enjoy it.
Okay, so you're the right person.
Yeah, of course. Our partners are very helpful in all questions connected with application process, with visa process. But sometimes we are contacted, with such questions, I don't know, where students can buy something in the city, for example, or what's better to bring with you when you come to Canada. So it's not just, about working and recruiting students, to our educational establishment. It's more about individual approach to every student, because we really like our students and we are waiting for them in our college.
That's great. So can you give us some basics about St. Lawrence College? I made my research and I saw that it's founded in 1967. It's not a new college, guys.
Sure.
Okay, it's an old college and it's located in different cities. So the basics.
Actually, we have 3 campuses, all in Ontario province. So those cities are Kingston, Brockville, and Cornwall. What I want to add that we are a medium college, so we are not just large one, we are a public college, which means that graduating from all our programs, full-time, of course, programs, students are eligible to apply for postgraduate work permit and build their international career here.
That's what they expect from a school, actually.
Sure. Campuses in our cities, students gain a real Canadian experience. So currently we have about 6,000 students studying full-time programs with us in Kingston campus. And among them, there are about 1,100 international.
Wow.
Yes. So all students are mixed in the same groups, besides some programs which were designed specifically for international students. But in most cases, you guys will be starting with Canadians. You will be adapting quicker, so you will improve your English faster. So it's an advantage as well.
The thing here is, I always discuss with the students and we make decisions together, actually. And during our discussions, one important thing is mostly students like colleges. The programs, they're all high quality. Same for St. Lawrence College. But the question is, what about the city? Am I going to find enough job opportunities? What is life like? Because when you choose Toronto, it's a big city and people usually think that the job is there will be more opportunities, right? Well, it's not always the case. That's my questions to you. Can you give us some basics about the city and job opportunities and life in general?
Sure. So as I told you, we have 3 campuses in different cities. So all of them are located just between Toronto and Montreal, not far from Ottawa. It's a great location because students have, those employment mobility after graduations. I love Kingston. This city is considered to be the best student city in Ontario. Also, it's dynamic. Besides our college, we also have Queen's University, where Elon Musk studied. Also we have Royal Military Academy.
Elon Musk
studied.
Graduated from?
He didn't graduate, but he studied.
He studied, not graduated.
You know how it happens.
I know
with
the story.
But he studied in Kingston. we have lots of students. In the beginning of September, we had about 40,000 students arriving. So the important thing to mention, if you plan to study in such city, you will get affordable accommodations there. We will talk about it later. But just my advice and my recommendation, try to find and apply for accommodation before you arrive and in advance, because it's possible to rent a room for 700 per month. But if you come just before your studies, you won't find anything.
So last minute things doesn't work.
Yes,
right? It doesn't work all the time well.
So if you're planning to Canadian educational institution, just be prepared and be sure to do everything in time and in advance.
Okay, so that was interesting. The location of the city, just between Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal, right?
It's it's very close. And we are in partnership with many both public and private companies in Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, and lots of our graduates actually receive job offers from those cities as well.
What about part-time options as you're studying?
Yes,
is there enough opportunities?
When students think about studying in Canada, most of them, of course, think about Toronto or Vancouver, because they think that those cities, they are megapolises and they have more job opportunity. But no one will want to spend 1 hour and a half or 2 hours one way getting to job. So you will be limited by the area you live in. So and here competition for jobs is so high.
That's true.
Talking about smaller cities, I want to say that we definitely have less competition for jobs. Moreover, our lecturers are connected, to employers. So they assist students in finding even internship during studies. So
do you have a career center that supports students?
Yes, we have career center, and our career center helps to prepare CV, according to Canadian standards. So they assist in how to run the interview, so with the Canadian employer. They also organize job fairs on campus when employers come and they stay on campus just for the whole day, and our students can talk to them, can bring their CV, and also find both field placement or part-time job, or even if they are looking for full-time job after graduation. It's possible, of course.
Okay, what is the percentage of students finding a job in 3 months after graduation? I know that's an interesting question, but that's what really matters for a lot of people. So can you give us a percentage like that?
I know such students who are currently studying their last semester, and they have already got just 2 or 3 job offers. So we have such students, and there is a situation that some programs are stronger. So we have also such programs. And I have lots of such students who just got employment even less than 3 months after graduation. So but it depends on students as well.
By the way, in general, for all the colleges, we talk about all the colleges, the after education finding a job in short time percentage is real high, like 90%, 95%, guys. I mean, this is not typical for the rest of the world, but in Canada, that's the case. So a lot of the time you see students finding a job easily in a lot of areas. So you just told us about there are some programs which are very star. I don't know. So especially for the region, valuable for the region. So what kind of programs do you have?
In general, we offer about 100 programs to international students.
Let me put it on screen, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do
you can do it.
So
while you're looking for this file, I will explain that in Canada, the educational system differs. So we offer diploma programs after high school and postgraduate programs after getting bachelor's in your home country. Our program list is here. So if you plan to apply with a bachelor's degree from your home country, it's better to have a look at postgraduate programs.
Here,
And
right?
yes.
This side.
Yeah, here, for example, one of the most popular is digital marketing communications. We, by the way, have it also on diploma level who want to apply after high school. It may sound strange because everyone knows that it's easier to find a job here in Canada after engineering or IT than in business related area. But we are the only college who owns a marketing agency on campus. So
that agency is run by the students?
By graduates. And
by graduates.
Yes, sure, who are already experienced, So, but they employ only our students from this area of study.
And their offices are located on campus, right?
Yes, sure. And it happens while students are studying.
It's like on-the-job training, right?
Sure, but it's part-time job while studying, but it's not just like part-time job as a waiter or something like that. So it's professional experience. Yeah, and most our lectures here, people who also own their own agencies or run some advertising business, this program has hands-on experience in everything. And what I want to say that we have 100% employment rate here.
For this program?
Yes, 100%. So yeah, this program is very cool. So I can highly recommend. Also, you can see that this program lasts just for 1 year, and many students want to study 2 years.
So it says 2 semesters. It means 1 year, guys. 4 semesters, 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. So if you study in Canada for 2 years at least, you can apply for postgraduate work permit for up to 3 years. Yeah, that's why many students prefer this way. I want to say that it's not a problem, and you can add one more postgraduate program, like to make it like a pair. So, for example,
1+1.
Digital marketing can be combined with UX design or project management. Very easy.
And then students can get 3 years postgraduate.
Sure. We also have very cool programs with 100% employment rate. Talking about engineering, for example, instrumentation and control engineering. So you can study both 2 or 3 years, and you can take a co studying the 3rd year. So this program has very good employment prospects, as well as health information management.
Information management.
People don't understand what it is.
Tell us about it.
Because so students study here biomedical sciences together with IT. So they analyze electronic data about they work in hospitals, and starting salaries here are very good because this program is in high demand due to shortage of graduates. I met a program coordinator just a week ago, and she showed me starting salaries in our Kingston area, also in Brockville, so we checked several cities, and it was 32 to 35 Canadian dollars per hour. Starting for graduates for diploma program.
That's pretty good.
Sure. Students here should have really good English proficiency and be very careful and attentive because this program requires that attentiveness, as students will learn so many different codes, and they should put it like in correct way while filling in electronic record.
It is a challenging
but it's really a
program,
cool program.
Right?
Also, we have a nice program, biotechnology. So it's also about biology, chemistry, but here students spent the whole 6th semester at field placement. As it is their last semester, students, if they do well, they usually receive job offer from the same employer. And 80% of their studies they spend in labs. So not just learning theory and that's all, and lectures, attending lectures, no. So this program is also has hands-on experience.
Practical experience.
Students study here DNA, so they analyze DNA, genes. So they also can work in criminology after all, like in forensic. So, and there's a very good pathway to Irish University where they can do for 1 year, they can do bachelor's of science and come back to Canada. And talking, for example, about IT, also one of the greatest option at diploma level is computer programming and analysis, because it's a 3-year program, and the whole 3rd year, students spend 3 days studying on campus and 2 days working. The whole 3rd year, yeah. So when they graduate, CV is
they will have a
yeah.
strong CV, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's good. That's good. We have 2 questions.
Yeah, sure.
One from Ufuk. My question is about English. Students whose native language is not English have to work harder in class than Canadian students. Do teachers help with this? I'm afraid of failing classes if my English is not good enough.
So
that's a good question.
Yes, very nice. So for admission, students should take an international test, and we have some specific requirements. Yeah, what result you should show us. Depending on this test, we require like different points. Yeah, but talking about IELTS academic, for example, so for diploma it's 6.0, and for postgraduate 6.5. If you don't have the enough level, we can offer you an English course. It can be either online, or it can be like not just online sitting with some portal and just clicking something.
Live,
yes,
just
live
like this.
With tutors. We have both individual and group lessons, or you can arrive in Canada earlier, so study English and then move to proceed with the academic program. Yeah, so it's possible. But also what I want to mention, it's a typical thing. Students, even who passed those tests at enough level, so when it's your arrival day and first those days in Canada, you will need some time just to adapt, sometimes it seems that students just are afraid, oh my God, I don't understand anything here, but no, everything will be fine, believe me. So we have such cases every year. And moreover, we have strong student support service.
Yep.
So if you feel you need more English classes, you need more maths classes in English, it's not an issue. You can just sign up just for additional lessons, and you shouldn't pay anything for that because it's already included.
It's called tutoring, right?
Yeah. So those tutors may be like students, but in most cases, they are our official tutors.
Okay, this is how tutoring works is like, for example, if you're taking an accounting class and it's challenging, right? Accounting. And when you feel that you're like really struggling, you just go to that support service or the library, ask for help. And this school appoints you a tutor who is most of the time a great student who took that class before you.
We give this possibility to students, to those students who want to improve. Of course, but studying here in Canada is really interesting. So because we try not just teach, as I told you, theory. It's more about practice. So you're so prepared for your future job when you graduate, and it's really cool.
Yeah. Another question from Çağlar. May I ask about computer programming course for those who are self-taught programmers aiming to have a degree to help finding a job?
Okay, so the question is whether you are going to find this job here or somewhere else, and what requirements you have probably. I mean, if the person wants to be employed somewhere. In Canada. Okay.
So as far as I understand, Çağlar is a self-taught programmer, so doesn't have a degree or anything. So probably his starting point will be a diploma program, right? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. So, but if you have a degree in another field and you worked as a programmer in your home country and you can prove it just maybe with employment letter describing your duties, so you have some skills, So if we see it, then you can also apply for postgraduate in cybersecurity. Because we have it.
That's right.
But if you want just to get a diploma in programming. 3-year program will be a great option for you. By the way, we also have it like 2-year program, but without analysis, just computer programming. 3-year is with analysis. So yeah, we do not require any prerequisites except your high school diploma for that program. And you should definitely have English and math in your high.
If you're interested, just connect with me and we can walk through and see our options. Yeah, good one. Thank you. Okay, look at this. They're like game programming.
And some of our graduates work in Ubisoft, in Aiders, so like leading production studios. And they are located in Montreal. So that's why we teach game programming in Cornwall, which is on the border with Quebec. I know there are a lot of game programming companies in Toronto too. In Canada in general, very strong in game industry, I guess. All right. What about the admission requirements? We talked about them a little bit, but what else can you say about those? Definitely say that it's not difficult to get admission, to Canadian college. You should be aware that colleges work on system first come, first serve. Now we have lots of programs being opened for fall 2023. So the application process has already started. So while we have those available seats, you can apply and provide us with the requested document. But as soon as we receive enough applications, we just close that process for that program. Most cases you don't have English proficiency test at the moment of submitting an application. It's fine. So we can issue a conditional letter of acceptance, which means that our seat is guaranteed, in case you provide us with English certificate. So it's possible.
Do you accept Duolingo?
Yes.
It's still okay, right?
Yes.
What about its levels? 110?
So we require minimum of 105 points for diplomas and 115 for postgraduate.
Okay. By the way, this is the map. So Toronto is here, as you see, Kingston here, Brockville, Cornwall here, Ottawa is here, and Montreal is, as you see, these 3 cities where, the campuses are located are just in the middle of these 3 big cities of Canada.
If students apply for travel visa just to the USA, so it takes just 5 hours and a half driving to New York. So you have lots of possibilities just even traveling.
Colleges and universities get guidance and direction from the government, from the ministry, so that which programs to open. And the government says that, hey, there's an unemployment on this sector here, so you need to educate those professions, right?
Yeah, sure.
This is high-level planning. This is great. I heard 3 programs that will help us find a job. For example, for restaurants, smart serve and food safety training. Are there other options you can recommend? Okay. I acted as an academic manager for hospitality and tourism programs in some college before. So I know this one. So smart serve and food safety training, those are like, you don't need to, you can take those courses after your graduation from a culinary or a restaurant or a hospitality program. So even in some hospitality programs, within the program, you are certified with these plus first aid certificate, for example. So you are job ready when you graduate, okay? Okay, my English is bad, but I know Russian language well. Do you have any idea how I can find job opportunities? I am designing high-speed elevator. By the way, I have a visa from the EU.
QRET, yes. QRET program. Yeah, I know what it means.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So, of course, if you plan to study here, it would be great to have a look at instrumentation and control engineering, because that's what's connected with your previous employment background. You can get also some free classes here, depending on city, on region where you want to move in. There are different public organizations helping with that.
But the English is low. His Russian knows nothing.
Yes, it's okay, because lots of people just speaking Russian work in those associations, which help with English classes. But you should definitely be prepared that you should learn English.
Name of the program which has 100% employment rate?
Which one? We have several actually. So
give us some names.
Okay. So advertising and marketing communications, as well as digital marketing communications, then instrumentation and control engineering, civil engineering, biotechnology, what else? Computer programming and analysis. It's like 100. But it doesn't mean that you won't be able to get employment, in hospitality or tourism.
Residences.
Yeah.
So, okay, we chose to go to St. Lawrence. That's a great city and great school. Okay, where am I going to stay?
We have residences in all our 3 campuses, with both single and double rooms options.
Okay. A single student, okay, to share the room with other students or want to stay single. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So what's going to be the average for a year? I don't know.
So if it's a double room, so you share with another student, it costs about 6,800 per academic year. So academic year means 8 months of study.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to stay there just during summer holidays, for example, believe me, it's very, very cheap. So it's even cheaper.
It's very good price,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah, and
very good price.
For summer holidays, it's even cheaper than regular rates. Yeah, so it's about, I guess, 350 per month.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can definitely stay.
Can I stay with you guys? No.
Our residences are great, actually. So you have everything required there, except because just due to students' safety rules, Yeah, we don't have kitchen, but residences are very close to the college. In some cases, like in Cornwall, they're in the same building. So you just don't need to leave one building and go to another just to go for class.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can definitely have meals in cafeteria. We have great option of meals there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, or you can buy just some kitchen appliances and you can have it and cook it in your room. Yeah.
This is not the case in Toronto. If you plan to study in Toronto, you need to be ready to spend a lot more, guys. Okay. What about a family?
Yeah. We also can offer this option because we are in partnership with Canadian Homestay. So if you want to live in a host family, it's fine. You should be prepared to spend between maybe 15-20 minutes one way just to get to the college.
Okay, that's homestay, guys. Homestay.
Yeah, homestay.
So you stay with a family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a single room, fully furnitured, with Wi-Fi connection, with 3 meals per day. Yep. So
including the meals.
Yes, including meals. And this year it was about 38 Canadian dollars per day.
That's good price. That's a very good price.
And from this year, we also have off-campus housing coordinator working in the college. So it means if you want just to find some renting in the city, you can get in touch with my colleague, with this person, and she will help you with finding just an apartment or a shared room in the apartment. So it's also possible.
Yeah, it's good that you have somebody to guide people because they don't know the city, right? It's like the first time. So good. Oh, what about scholarships? We talked a little bit about them, but would you like to add something?
Sure. So we have different types of scholarships. I'm not sure how this word is described in Turkey. So does it mean like monthly payment to students?
It depends what kind of scholarship you have.
Here in Canada, scholarship means discount on your tuition fees. So you don't just receive that amount of money, and spend it how you want.
You just pay less.
Yes, you just pay less for your tuition. So we have international scholarships. You can apply when you just get your letter of acceptance. The amount varies from 500 to 2,000, but you can apply just once, when you receive your letter of acceptance. Also, we have SLC Awards scholarships. So you can apply for it once a year. during the whole period of your.
Thank you. So these are my questions. Let's look at the chat. Graduate from business administration, worked at automotive sector. Which PGWP you recommend in Canada?
Okay, so the first thing to explain here, maybe to clarify from your side, whether you want to do master's and PhD. So whether you want to work in scientific and make some research, or you want to continue your education in more applied, I would say, field. So because in colleges, we do not have research and we do not have masters and PhDs. So only postgraduate level. If you want PhD or master, you should choose between universities.
About transportation, can I travel comfortably in Kingston by bike? Are there places on campus where I can rent a bike, or do I need to buy it?
We have a place, but actually we have bike rentals just on our campus. So you can do it, but of course you can do it during summer months, fall months, but not in winter. But what I should say, we have bus stops just near the entrance to the college. So it's very just convenient, to jump from the bus and exactly to the college. So another bus stop near your home is also close. So you should also pay attention, for example, to it when you rent something in the city. Then it won't cause any problems. If you then want to drive, because driving here is a common thing. So you can also take driving exams, and take a car. But all our students are provided with bus.
With a discount?
No, we just issue it. So when students get our student ID.
Okay.
So we give kind of sticker. And drivers just are aware that those students are SLC students, and they just take the bus for free.
Don't pay. Really?
For the whole period of study. All buses are free.
Wow, that's exceptional service. But that's not the case in Toronto. So you need to pay for things. So that's a good part of being
we really do our best just to make our students, feel comfortable when they come to another place, to a new city, to new community. So we try to help with that. So if you plan to study, do everything in advance. And I'm sure Tuxil will help you to apply for accommodation in time, so you don't miss any days. But if you do it before May, for example, for fall intake, it's fine. You will definitely get it.
We always have problems with the last minute things, guys. So I know sometimes things doesn't go well, because a lot of people sell their cars and houses, and they need to resign from their jobs and come here. So a lot of things to think about when things might happen, but those are not the best practice. Which online programs are at the St. Lawrence University? Online program.
Okay, so in most cases, students, while studying in Canada, they also want to build career here. That's why I apply only for full-time programs. But at the moment we have English courses which are online, so you can take them, but not academic study, unfortunately.
What time you have online courses?
We have it for current students who are already in Canada. So it's possible to take it part-time, or it's possible to take some courses online. But when you're here in Canada, in order to be still eligible, to apply,
you need to be a full-time student. The good things about colleges is this, right? The colleges have connections with the environment. I mean, the companies from all sectors. Usually for entrance positions, a lot of business leaders come to colleges and ask for resources, right?
Sure.
So this is good thing about to study in college.
Also, for example, we are the only educational establishment in Cornwall. So I mean, for higher education. And recently had their new Amazon office being opened, as well as considering that the city is distribution center, distribution hub So there are lots of distribution companies. So in these cases, those companies contact us firstly because they need just employees, and that's why we even opened project management in Cornwall as well. Yeah, so we have enough graduates for those companies. Yeah, so supply chain management, project management are the most popular programs.
Yeah, those two programs also can be, a good option. For especially to those who have already bachelor degrees, those, right?
Project management can be just combined with any background because all students have, when applying for visa, all students have to write an explanation letter, about your motivation to study in Canada, reasons, and so on. So project management can be combined with everything. Yeah, it's a cool program as well.
It is. Okay, so would you like to make a closing speech or?
Yeah, so, sure. What I want to say is that don't be afraid because I know that in most cases, students are afraid whether they will adapt to new life, to new community, because of different language. So believe me, I traveled a lot for the last 10 years, too many countries and too many different communities. So but people here are so helpful, friendly, and welcoming. So you won't be considered as a person arriving from another country. You will be accepted like a local. And you will be treated. So just be sure to improve your language skills at least a little bit, just maybe to start with some language school here and then moving to academic program. Yeah, but we are here to help you. We won't disappear after the webinar. Yeah. So if you feel like even in a week, in 2, in a month, in a year even, you want to talk to us, it's not a problem. So for example, if you have some specific case and you want to talk about some specific program in more details, you can contact Tuxel and I'm sure we can organize some mutual call and talk about it in detail. But the most thing is that we are here to help you. Be sure to contact.
Thanks a lot for coming, and this is very valuable. I know it's part of your job, but still I can feel that you really love to do this. I know, and you had a lot of speech yesterday and presentations. Thanks a lot for your time and for your energy. I'm sure everybody benefited to higher limits here. And if you have any questions, you can email me later. I can share with Elena, and we can try our best to answer your questions. Thank you for attending.